Hi everybody, this is Chartsky with a video of what we did this afternoon, Monday, August 4th in the live trading room. And these trades are important, I think, not only because they're profitable, but because they show how we sometimes trail a trade as a top is getting put in or as we feel a bottom's getting put in. And we don't just sit there and act pig-headed and insist we get our 20 ticks and that's all we'll take. So here are the trades as they were called and as they were managed live this afternoon. All right, we'll do the NASDAQ first. I'm going to bump it 39.05. We'll cut down on the stop. I'll just give it 15 ticks on the stop, maybe just 10. I think it's feeling very light to be showing that much volume. That's why I say the computers are playing games, filling onesies and twosies. $10-tick stop. Should be plenty. 20-tick target. Well, we got to watch 11.19 and then 19.33. We get knocked out here, we can always double and come in lower. Here we go. Well, I thought here we go. We'll bump Russell up to 18.5. Companions with the S&P again. Fill 32, but it hadn't filled through yet. So whichever market you're most interested in, remember 1933 is the S&P turn-up number, and we're at the Russell at 11.19, but I can't take it yet. Let's see, I guess we could do a 10-tick stop. All right, 11.19 in the Russell, we'll do a 10-tick stop. Watching 33 in the S&P here. So we're in that one. I'm more worried about that Russell spiking down 10 ticks than I am the NASDAQ. All right, they've come off their closing range fake volume now in the S&P, so maybe we'll get some movement here. $33, if it trades through, be where I pull the order up to. Actually, we may not get a chance. I'm going to put a stop limit at 33 in the S&P. This is a little aggressive on the buying, but I think it's going to follow through pretty good. Maybe like the other day where it goes right through the level and never comes back in the S&P, so that's why I'm going to do a stop limit. Remember, whichever one gets filled, you got to cancel the other one. Okay, we got good volume, but not ridiculous volume. In the S&P, and all three of them, let's see them make their eyes. This is weak. We've got no volume coming in. These weren't trend trades. I'd be scratching. Well, NASDAQ and Russell want to turn up, but the S&P's not playing along. Come on, let's get some pushes here. There we go, a little bit. Well, that's heavy lifting in the S&P. They just can't push it, can they? They're trying. At least on the dome. I don't know about volume fills. We've got to break even in the Russell. Let's see. I guess we'll go in the NASDAQ too. And that way we just have to worry about scratching one if it can't move up. Let's go +1 in the Russell. That was a decent little push. So it's a free trade and we don't have to worry about it anymore. +1 in the NASDAQ, so now we can concentrate on this S&P. Break even in the S&P. Come on. Next push in the Russell, I'm going to lock in 10 ticks. +1 in the S&P. Let's see here. We'll lock in 10. 90. Let's see. Lock in 10 in the NASDAQ. You can get what we can out of these. I'll lock in a point in the S&P if it gets up here to 4 3/4. Lock in a point trailing. Well, you could do it now, but it's pretty much going to hit it if you do it now. All right, 1 point lock in the S&P. Oh, come on. Give us the targets, don't trail it. Just having a hard time getting up. We got some good volume coming now, though. A 875 is 15 ticks. I'm going to trail that in the NASDAQ. We'll take the target down to 20.5 in the Russell. Six tick target in the S&P, 34.5. That's about as good as we could do. They may go on up, but I'd rather do that and get what we can. So we got the whole thing here. We just gave it enough chances and it didn't do it, so I'm not ashamed about taking part profits. And then we had 6 ticks in this one. So that's pretty good add-on afternoon right there. I'd say we need to stop, not give anything back. So any questions? Okay, there you have it. We could have made a few extra ticks, but like I always say, why be greedy? Take what the market's giving you, put your profits in the bank, and we could use an add-on day like we had today, especially after some of those slow days in July. Here's the CFTC disclaimer. It's very important and I urge you to read it. And if you have any questions or you'd like to join us, please visit my blog at www.chartsky.com or send me an email to chartskytrades@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.